Hey, it's me, Furry Face again. New stuff to talk about. Well, I've talked a little before about it. One stuff about God and the universe, uh, other life that may exist in the universe, I think does. Uh, to clear something up, it's common sense to me that there are other life in the universe, intelligent life also. The reason I believe that isn't because I've seen an alien or a spaceship, because I haven't. But just common sense prevailing. I mean, how many UFO sightings have there been? And they call them UFOs because, well, they just can't identify them. But how are you supposed to identify a UFO anyway? Is it going to say like Air Canada on the side or something? I don't think so, you know? If there is a language written on it, we're not going to know what the hell it says. But anyway, characteristic wise, we can see what it is when it zips around in the sky like faster than anything we've ever made. Well, shit, there you go, you know? And how many witnessing have there been of aliens or spaceship? Thousands. And if I were to even cut it short and say 1,000, are we to assume that all these 1,000 people are lying or making up a story? It's like, please. Because even if only one of them is true, well, you know what that means. Anyway, carrying on with what I wanted to talk about. God. I'm taking parts from my stories because they're true. If you want to see them, I'll leave a link under this. Uh, my experiences with God, true stuff. It's labeled as if you want to see it yourself, but I'll leave the link below this anyway. Where was I? Yeah. At first, I thought I'm trying to identify the physical properties of God because there's got to be something, you know. And first, I thought he might be the universe itself, but then somebody mentioned to me that it could be the ether. Although ether is hard to prove, there was one I thought was called the silver something experiment. Fuck. But anyway, some guy tried to prove Einstein wrong about ether because Einstein thought it didn't matter, it doesn't exist, because he couldn't prove anything. Well, that I can understand. But if ether exists, it's the fluid in space, in all things, around all things, pretty much. And when God spoke, his voice around me, like from everywhere. Like when a person speaks, you can tell their location, roughly, you know, what direction you're looking at or whatever. But when God speaks to you, you can't. His voice comes from everywhere. It's fucking strong, powerful, wise. I expected people to come on their balconies and say, who was that? But no one did. So like I heard it personally. Even had a friend near me and he hears nothing and saw nothing. It's like, oh my God. But the seeing was different too. I saw two giant birds of prey fighting where the sun ought to have been but wasn't. I can't explain that. So I'm wondering, can ether cover the sun, like come between the earth and the sun, and but yet not cast a shadow or any darkness whatsoever, as if but you can't see the sun with the naked eye, but the sun remains as if it were? That's weird shit. So if the ether can do that, that might explain something that God is ether, you know? And it would explain a lot of things in space too. Like quasars, I call them energy distributors. Like who determines where they're placed in space? Like why over here and not over there? You know, I don't know. Something's determining where things are, and I don't think it's only from the initial Big Bang, although that's pretty perceptive that you could know millions of years later where something's going to be. Only God could have possibly known that, not a mere human, that's for freaking sure. But anyway, quite amazing. Oh, yeah. Fuck, now I'm running out of shit to talk about. God damn it. 4 minutes, that's it? Uh, uh, oh, yeah. Timelines. Our planet has a timeline relative to Earth with the times we invent stuff and figure out things to increase in technology, what have you, our inventions. It's Earth's timeline. But other planets, I believe, that may have timelines tens of thousands of years above ours. They're not going to share shit with us, okay? Especially their newest weapons or something. They're not going to share with us. It's like giving a 2-year-old a freaking gun. So think about that. They're not going to give us shit unless it's something to help humanity in general. And yes, we have reason to be afraid. If they're so advanced in us, they can come over here with ships. Will they take over the earth or try to make us their slaves? It's a possibility. Although I think it'd be safer to listen to space more so than sending a message, just in case. And another thing on my mind is that Black Knight satellite, does it exist or not? And if it freaking does, why the hell haven't we got it, brought it back, and checked it out? For Christ's sake, something 10 thousands of years older than what we've ever invented is spying on us and we do nothing about it? That's ridiculous. Christ. Oh, it's about as dumb as thinking people live on the moon. It's like, yeah. Anyway, fuck. So I'm starting to be inclined to think it doesn't exist. If it did, why wouldn't we pick it up, bring it back to us, check it out, see if we can at least communicate through the device or something of that nature? Or find out what it's really doing. Spying on us or what? That's, who knows, maybe NASA was right all along. Maybe it is just some kind of space blanket that looks weird in space. I don't know. And why it flies over a certain zone that what, we're unable to fetch it? Why is this? So come on, So I'd rather believe it doesn't exist than the fact that we're not able to fetch it. It's like, please, it's orbiting the planet. We can't fetch it? What the hell is that? Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about now. Time travel. I don't think it'll be possible. Too many coefficients to work out. How are you going to know where you're going to stop? And can you come back? That's another thing, yeah. So if you ever invented time travel, I doubt we'd ever see you again. See you later, man. Because how would you get back? How would you know how to calculate that? Never mind going somewhere. So I think going into the future or the past by time traveling, no way. We can't do that. Not yet, anyways. We'll be thinking of that probably after food replication and transporters, yeah. Way down the road. That'd be neat, though, eh? To be able to go in and a transporter thing, input a coordinate, and boop, you're there. Yeah, way better than walking through 6 inches of snow, I can tell you, for 3 freaking miles. Oh, anyway, that'd be a godsend. But anyway, furry face out. Toodaloo. Oh, you might want to watch my video on if I built, what did I call it? A Stargate or something, a porthole in my apartment, and I made 3 of them. Yeah. It's an interesting one. Anyway, I haven't left a link for that one, but I'm leaving a link for my experiences with God, true stuff. I'll leave a link for that in case you want to reference it to see what I'm talking about. Anyway, catch you later.